Right, let's make ourselves nice and comfortable. So in any comfortable seated position, as I said before, you could attempt this on a chair or anything like that as well. It doesn't have to be on a mat. You just have to make it up. It's quite interesting trying to follow me if you're sitting on a chair. So it's beginning to bring yourself into the room or the space that you're in. You might be outside, depending on which hemisphere you're in right now. And then bring your awareness to how you're sitting, to your body here on the mat, on the chair. And feeling a connection, your sit bones, your legs, your feet, with the mat, with the earth beneath the mat. And then from the base of the spine, might be a gentle lifting as you breathe in, and feeling space being created between each vertebrae, right from your sacrum through your lumbar spine to your thoracic, up to the cervical spine in your neck. And you might notice a gentle movement with the breath. So as your breathing becomes more conscious, might notice as you're creating this space in your spine, all the muscles around the central column, all around the vertebrae. Up to your head, top of your head. You might notice a gentle movement following the breath, just really subtle. And as you exhale, maybe a softening around your shoulders, your face, back of the neck, all the way down your arms, your legs. And with the breath, noticing how your body responds. So there might be a gentle, soft expansion of your belly, your chest. And as you exhale, a soft contraction, a gentle movement inwards of your chest, rib cage, and your belly. And again, notice how your spine is moving with the breath as you breathe in and expand, and breathe out and soften. And placing one hand on your lower abdomen, one hand on your chest. Start to breathe into these areas. Notice the natural breath or the way that your body naturally responds to the breath at these points, abdomen and chest. Then rising and falling on the heart space, rising and falling around the bladder, womb space, sacral area. You can either speak out loud or quietly to yourself, silently. I love and trust my body. I love and trust my body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. And then slowly and gently beginning to move the heart space forward, leaning forwards and gently opening up. Moving backwards, you're still keeping the heart space heart space open. And then putting the hands behind to be an extension in your spine, so rounding this way of the spine. Hands just behind and the head going back a little bit if it feels all right for the head, otherwise you're keeping your head up. Might be that you're able to put it back quite far. And then exhale, moving the hands round and rounding down. So this is very much an accentuated version of the seated cat. So we're really exploring bigger movements. So exhaling down as we come quite far forward. And inhaling up, arms going behind again. Opening up. Putting the hands round. And then down onto the mat or the ground. And lowering down. Rounding the back, flexing. Coming through. Hands behind. Opening up. Placing the hands down and bowing down, rounding your back. This time as we go up, bringing the arms up. Opening. And hands down onto the knees. Rounding, stretching out the elbows. Stretching out your shoulders. arms up. So you're focusing on your shoulders, arms now. Leaning your arms forward if that feels okay. Opening up the shoulder blades. Opening up the arms. Nice and wide. Placing the hands down. Rounding the back. And then lifting up. Stretching the arms up. Feeling connected yourself. Also with the whole universe as we open up into prana mudra. So we're really connecting with everything. Over to one side. And feeling this stretch through the side of your body. Inhale up. And then exhale over. Inhale. Exhale. Flowing through the side stretch. Now as you come to the first side that we're on, moving the arm down and sweeping hand across the earth and then up again to the sky. Taking these lovely, steady, full breaths as you're moving around in circles like this. Then moving to the other side, lifting up. Really breathing into any areas of your body that feels like if this side stretch it's a little bit uncomfortable, or you can feel the muscles like quite stiff, then really breathe into that area. I know I experience that. So we're really flowing with the breath. And then beginning to move back up. Just having a sway from side to side. And any of these movements you can do much slower or at a reduced stretch. You don't have to stretch as far as I am today because we're on day 7. So I'm starting to stretch a little bit further. Okay, then coming into what I mean is taking off my socks and then bringing the feet out, planting the feet down, knees up, and rocking from side to side. That's lovely, great. And back to center. We'll stretch out the feet and open the legs wide. Let's take some pointing and flexing with your feet. And then some circles, rotating the feet around and the other way. That's great. And just being here in this wide-legged position, we'll bring in some movements with your neck. So it's moving the neck from side to side like a bowl. It's like your head. It's a crystal bowl full of water, and you're just gently tipping from side to side. And from that side, your head's coming back up, rolling over. So you're taking one circle with the neck, being careful of the back of your neck, and then the other way. And then down again, lifting up your head, just looking from side to side. Inhale forward, exhale to the side. Back to center. That's great. And gently dropping the ear to the shoulder. Inhale up, exhale over. That's wonderful. And then moving with your shoulders, and you can move your hands as well on your legs. And then we'll slowly bring ourselves forwards. So that you're coming as far forward as probably your inner thighs will allow in the groin area. And then we can just gently move from side to side, wherever. However far that is for you. It's more about the stretch and the breath and connecting with yourself than how far you're going. That's really important that you don't go too far. You don't want to pull any muscles. And bringing the hands down to in the front and just gently folding forwards. And slowly bringing yourself back up. And we'll bring the feet together. And so the knees are apart. And this time let's come in so that we're coming into the full Baddha Konasana, which is where the cobbler, where the back of the heels are closest to the pelvis. And so it's a stronger stretch in the inner thigh here. Breath in and then gently just coming forwards, moving from side to side. Just rocking. And then to stillness. And we'll lift and lower. This is the butterfly wing. That's lovely. And then release. And we'll bring ourselves onto all fours. Your hands are below your shoulders and your knees are below your hips. And we'll start as we have done previous days, where we just move any way that feels right for your body. So you're just gently moving in any form, flowing. Breathing with your movements. And coming back to stillness. And then start to pad the hands over to one side and stretch out the side of your body. And then pad the hands back to center and then over to the other side and stretch out. And slowly moving your hands back to center again and placing your hands just a little bit further forward. And we'll start to lower and then lift up and exhale back. Inhale, lower. Inhale, exhale back. So we'll take it nice and slowly so we can inhale as we become, exhale as we come up as well, like this. So just with the breath. In your own time. Bring yourself up and then gently lowering down and coming down onto your front. Bring yourself into Sphinx so that your elbows are below your shoulders. Inhale. And then exhale, lowering the head down. So it's a bit of a stretch around your shoulders and your neck and shoulder blades. And do look after your lower back. If this and the other movements of at all twinge your lower back, just be careful. You can always come back into child. And then lower yourself down. Hands below the shoulders, elbows in at the side. Inhale, coming up into just a baby cobra. And then exhale down. You can rock your hips from side to side. And then come to stillness. And inhale up. You might be coming up into a higher cobra, elbows in at your side. Exhale down, making sure your elbows are still bent. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then we're going to turn the toes around, bring ourselves back up, and then come back into child with the arms stretched out. And you might rock from side to side. Inhale, let's come up, and then I'm going to turn the toes round, and exhale back into a half downward dog. On the next breath in, you're coming up onto tiptoes into an acute dog, really stretching up. And then exhale down. Full expression of downward facing dog, walking out your dog. Just one heel at a time. And then coming to stillness, breath in, lowering down. Inhale, upward cat. Exhale, back into child. And gently rock from side to side. Inhale into the cat again here. And then bringing the right leg back, just rocking back your leg. You're stretching out your calves. And then place your leg between your hands, inhaling forward, exhaling back. There's a hamstring hip stretch. Done a few times now. It's a great one for really warming up in your legs and around your hip joint. Placing the foot down, so the right foot, left hand, and then lifting up the right arm. So you're coming into a twist. And bringing the arm back and taking some circles with your arm. Stretching the arm back, arching it down, and coming back into the low lunge. Let's lift up the back leg, and so we're coming into the high lunge. Not the high lunge, sorry, the runner's lunge. With the knee up and looking straight ahead. And we'll clip down the back heel, and so that the foot is clipped in about 45 degrees. It's wider than heel to heel alignment, this one. And then we've got knee over ankle and stretching head, lifting up into warrior one. So your chest is facing forward, taking lots of nice deep breaths, softening the shoulders and the face, and hands to the heart. And inhale, opening up. Exhale, hands back to the heart. One more time. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lovely. We'll bring the back leg so that you're coming into pyramid stance, so it's a bit closer. Bring the hands behind, clasping, opening up, so that you've got a nice, your chest is forward here. And exhale, folding forward. And your hands are going maybe, towards your head, but they might be back by your sacrum, that's fine. So wherever they are, exhaling down. Being careful not to lock out the knee too much or at all. So you're making sure it's just slightly loose at the back of the knee. Lowering the hands down to your sacrum, hands sliding down the leg, and stepping back to downward dog. And then lowering the knees down, inhaling up, and then exhale back to your child posture, your balasana. You can just rock here. So just giving yourself a little bit of love as you're resting here. Remembering how wonderful you are and you and your body, yourself, and how much you're, sorry, we're coming up into a cat for a moment. Just how kind of well you're doing in this life. It might sometimes feel like it's pretty full on or you're making all these mistakes, but actually you're just doing the best you can with what you've got right now. And stretching back your left leg, rocking out back of the leg, the heel going backwards, rocking backwards. Then bringing the left leg up. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Stretching out your hip and your legs. And then coming to stillness at the front, placing the right hand down, the left hand up into the twist. The arm going behind. And then taking circles. Lovely, good. And arm stretching behind. Coming overhead and then down. Bring the hand down. We're going to stretch up into the runner's lunge here. Then clip down the back foot so it's about 45 degrees. The knee is over the ankle at the front. You might have heel to heel alignment, or you could have it a little bit wider. And the hands at the heart. Lifting up. Warrior one, looking straight ahead. And engaging pelvic floor. Engaging your abdominal muscles here. And hands to the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's lovely. We'll bring the back foot in. Coming into the pyramid. Clasping the hands behind. Opening up the chest. Exhale. Folding forwards. Looking at your big toe. And then gently bring the hands, releasing the hands, and you can bring them down the leg. The hands, so you're folding forward like this. The hands by the feet. And then we're going to step back into downward dog. And then lower down into child. Let's rock from side to side. Okay, so let's bring ourselves up and we're going to have a little lie down. So we never have a very long Shavasana in this series. Probably because I try and put lots of asana in, but we'll come down for a little bit into Shavasana. But first, let's just ease out our bodies. Still have my cough a little bit. And then we'll we'll bring the feet out to the side of the mat and then just gently rock from side to side. Inhaling and exhaling to the side. Knees coming up, then draw one knee into the chest, then the other. We'll take hold of the knees and just make some circles with the knees. So the knees are coming together and then away from each other in circles and then the other direction. Nap into happy baby. So you might want to take hold of your feet. We might be behind your thighs. And then gently let's move down into final relaxation. So either with your knees up and feet on the mat, or just stretched out, making sure you're warm. I'm just going to we'll relax here. So letting yourself completely and fully relax. Remember, you can stay here for longer than I do. You don't have to get up with the rest of us, or just be here for as long as you need to be. And feeling yourself, body heavy and held, supported, connected to the mat. Feeling the softness of your muscles all the way around your brow and your jaw and back of the neck. And loose, soft arms and legs. This feeling of the front of the body resting on the back of the body. And just allow yourself to fully relax for these few moments. And you could place your hand, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, the heart space. Either silently or out loud. I love and trust my body. My body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. And slowly placing your feet on the mat if they're not already. Drawing your knees into the chest. Or maybe having a stretch on both. The whole body. Move onto your side for a moment. Making your way back up to seated. Just taking a few full breaths. Bring the hands to the heart. Namaste. And thank you for joining me. It's wonderful to have you along for this day or this whole series. And thank you so much for joining me. Nice to see a few have arrived while we're practicing. Hi, Patricia. I'm so happy you joined us too. Wonderful. I'm so happy you're cancer free. So that's a really beautiful thing. So have you been using my yoga for during the chemotherapy? That's amazing. And bye, Fiona. Have a great day too. Oh, Patricia, I'm so happy you're cancer free. That's so wonderful. Yeah, do connect on YouTube if you want to, and let me know more about that, because that sounds like a really amazing thing. Hi, Kathy. See you tomorrow, Kathy. Yeah, thank you for those of you who got up on a Sunday morning and did this with me. I'm not sure where you all are. Like Patricia, are you in the UK as well? Oh, my sun has gone crazy, hasn't it? Yay, here comes the sun. Yeah, really lovely to see you all. And if you want to say hello, then please do. Otherwise, I understand if you're not logged into YouTube or whatever reason you can't, or if you're just keeping quiet, that's fine. Really notice my frowny brow when I was funny, isn't it? Looking at yourself. So lovely to see you all, and see you tomorrow. Some of you, if you want to come, if you're not at work. So it'd be great to see as many of you as want to come and can come over the next couple of weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Oh my goodness. It's something. It's long. It's exciting though. Okay, well, lots of love to you all, and have a great day.